Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Monday's Today's Tarot. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend. We had a lovely weekend, a very busy weekend. I hope that your weekend was gorgeous too. And it brings me to something in my mind while I'm waiting for people to jump on. Welcome everyone who's jumped on already. I've had to actually change my computer direction because the new computer that I bought has suddenly just, the screen is having a problem. So I'm back on the old computer. So I look like I'm in heaven. I'm actually not. It's just that it's the vibe here with this computer. All right, so welcome everybody. A lot of my clients, the ones I've had so far in December, have been asking me this very important question: am I on the right path? And this is the best offering that I can share with you right now. Very often, particularly people my age who have, welcome everybody who's just jumped on, people my age who have been looking for something else to do are always a little bit frightened of making mistakes. Are we on the right path? And even my young clients are going, am I going the right direction? Well, I think the best Geiger counter or the best benchmark or the best measuring stick for that would be to feel whether it excites you or not. That is how we know we're on the right path. And you see, I know for myself, sometimes I was stuck there too in that worry. Am I doing the right thing? What happens if this doesn't work? What happens if I don't like where I am and I've committed myself to it? Well, you always have that choice of opting out. And whether it's the right decision or wrong decision, if you consider there's no right and wrong and that you're there for a reason and that you make the best of it, you learn a little bit more about yourself. Personally, sometimes if I was stuck, I always ask the universe for direction. I'll give you an example, a very quick little story that might help you here. So I knew I was being groomed to get really high in my organization where I was, and I wasn't sure exactly whether that was right for me. And I didn't know whether I wanted to go down that particular line of work forever, because I had a very strong spiritual side to my nature that in one way conflicted with the government thing that I was doing. Anyway, this is what I did. I just followed the pictures in my mind. I know that probably sounds weird, and all at the time I could see was myself looking in a newspaper. So every Saturday morning, I'd get the big Saturday paper and I'd go right through the whole paper. And my father would say to me, what are you doing? And I'm going, I don't know, I'm looking. I did this for 6 weeks, non-stop. Every Saturday, get my little cup of coffee or whatever I was drinking at the time, and I'd flick through the paper and I'd flick through the job section, right? And one day, it just appeared. And the ad was something like this: are you interested in learning about psychology, sociology, anthropology? Master's degrees open now. Now, I wasn't even thinking about going to university, but somehow or another, that ad spoke to me. So I made the inquiries, rang up, got the package sent to me, filled out all the paperwork, and about 4 weeks later, I get this telephone call from the Sydney University at the time saying to me, oh, Wanda, congratulations, you've been accepted into the course. And I thought to myself, what course? Anyway, that was that, because of course it was over Christmas at the time, and it was about early January, I think, or mid-January. Anyway, I went there. I went for the interview, and then I said, and I was talking to one of the professors. He goes, look, I think you're a really good candidate for this kind of program. You've got great experience in this area, in the area of education where you're working. I think it will really benefit you. We'd love to have you on. And I'm assuming that you know that you'll be doing your degree by research. And I went, okay, yep. I was sort of a little bit non-compass about the whole thing. And then he said to me, now, I know, and he said to me, do you have any questions? And I said, yes, I do, and I hope I'm not wasting your time, Professor, but I need to know how much this is all going to cost me, like per semester or whatever. And he goes, oh, it's not going to cost you anything. He said, because you've got a scholarship. And I went, what? He goes, yeah. But he said, look, you wrote a number down here. Go find out admin. I'm quite sure you're on the scholarship list. And I was. So sometimes, so there you go. And yes, I did finish 4 years of study. And yes, I have a master's degree by research, and I've written a book about it, and it's in the university library. So you just never know where things are going to go. And sometimes you just have to trust your instincts, trust your gut feeling. You know, and I know that if you're in fear, particularly if you're in fear and stepping into something new, and that could be the same thing, that nervousness, right? So just sit with it for a little bit, and that will then, that'll guide you to the right path. And Spirit definitely shows you how this works through pictures in your mind, being right there, and you just got to keep an open mind. And then what you've got to say to yourself is this: I have an open mind. Universe or God or Spirit or the God force, show me, just show me, and it will. So that's one way how I can help you today find your right path. And now that everyone is on, welcome everybody again. I hope your weekend was great. Now, if you have a little read in the comments box, have a little read. What is it that you want for 2019? What is it, your deep heart's desire? Is it a new job? Is it a university course? Is it the love of your life? Is it a beautiful home? Is it maybe to downsize? Write it in the comments box. Tell me your deepest dream. Don't tell me what's in your mind. I don't want to know that, all right? I want to know what's in your heart. What would be the best thing that you could possibly desire, that you could possibly wish for, right? Write it in the comments box and tell me. Because last time you told me all about your goals, which were bloody brilliant, mind you. So now tell me, let's have a look who we got today. Hi, all the usual, gorgeous, gorgeous. You know, tell me what you really want for yourself. What is it? What is it you want to achieve? Even if it means going in a hot air balloon and flying up. What is it that you want? Because I have got space available after Christmas and in the first 2 weeks of January. The middle 2 weeks of January, sorry. The middle 2 weeks of January I've got free now for card readings, and this is an optimum time to have a reading. So if you've been worrying about something or you've been questioning something and you're not getting anywhere and you need some guidance to help you with the tarot, I had 6 clients last week who are absolutely excited with just having a reading with me to clarify a few things. So I'm available, I'm holding myself available for that. So if you want a reading with me, by all means, personal message me. Don't put it in the comments box. What you're putting in the comments box now is for, what's it for? It's for telling you what your deepest desire is. But if you want to contact me about a reading for you, we're international or otherwise, it doesn't make any difference for me. I love that, okay? So I can then contact you personally, and then between the two of us, we just work out what's the best for you and how I can best help you. And I have a process. It's not just I just pull a card out of nowhere. There's a particular process that I go through with my readings, and all my clients are very, very happy with their readings. So I'll be more than happy to help you, particularly in this time when we're moving into the new year. You want that new year to be wonderful. A lot of people have had some really miserable years in the last few years, and it's time for something new. So while I'm talking away, I'm shuffling as also what is today going to tell us. Wow, look at this. I'm just looking at my hair. Holy moly. Okay. All right. Ace of Wands. Now, the wands are about movement and action, as you already know. In other card decks, the wands are called the batons or the sticks, right? In the normal card deck, and tomorrow I'm going to surprise you, I'm going to give you a card reading that uses a normal deck of cards. An old gypsy taught me this style. So here we have the Ace of Wands. Now here we have it smack bang in front of the sun between two mountains. Now this is awesome because it means growth. So if you're in your business and you've just started your business this year, or it's been going and you've been trying different things and you're wondering if it's going to work, the answer is yes. Don't give up. That seems to be something I keep saying in my readings. This is also the card of new beginnings. So those of you who have been maybe unwell and you've been going through some chemo and you've taken a right path to get yourself mentally, emotionally, physically better, new beginnings. If you are wanting to have a child, new beginnings. If you are wanting to start a new job, new beginnings. If you are looking for the relationship of your life, new beginnings. If you are looking for a house this coming year, new beginnings. So those of you who are on the call and who will watch the replay, this card's for you. This is for your forecast for 2019 up front already. New beginnings. There can't be a better card than this. This is almost like the Ace of Hearts, which is like the trump card of all the tarot. But this one here is the second best, and it will come. And what do you need to do for it to come into your life? Stay positive. Stay positive. Imagine, feel it, smell it, taste it, that future with you. That future for you, because you deserve it. You deserve it, and it's time for you now to shine, and it's time for you to enjoy life. Does that make sense? So new beginnings is very, very powerful. Okay, it also means lots and lots of messages and travel and action. Now, who am I going to read for today? Let us have a look. Now, there's a girl here. I think it's a girl. Tristan. Is Tristan a girl's name or a boy's name? Tristan Lynn. Okay, you're a girl. Sorry, darling. Just going to make sure that sometime I met a girl called Sean yesterday. And, of course, for me, I thought Sean's are usually boys, but she was definitely a girl. So there we are. So, Tristan, this card's for you today. And, of course, because we're all on the call right now and those who are watching the replay later on today, this card's for you also. So new beginnings today. You might even be starting your own book or a new painting or something new. It can be very simple, right? Whoever out there was thinking about cooking classes or creating their own cooking channel or something, I'm not sure who you are. If there's anyone on there, can you let me know who you are? Because it's a great idea. Go ahead and do it. And it involves another chef. Okay, or if you don't know that person yet, if you don't know that person yet, they're coming. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. All right, here we are. This is for Tristan. Tristan. Tristan, you have got the Angel of Choices. What does this mean? It means that you have a choice now to make a decision based for you alone, not incorporating everybody else or anyone else. This is purely for you. It's a positive direction in your life right now. And if you don't have a love in your life, the love is going to come in this new year. I feel for you probably 6 months away. And it also says, it's also a reminder that you have the power to choose what you truly want. And if you don't know what that is yet, then look at it from this point of view. Sometimes we go, and I say to my clients, what do you actually want? And they go, I don't know. Well, okay, you might not know. But then you go into this mode. If you could have anything you want that wasn't about your age, that didn't even worry about the money you have or you don't have, irrespective of your circumstances, whether you've got children or no children, old, young, or whatever, if you took away all those boundaries, your education, took it all away, and there was just this pure opportunity, what would you do? Seriously, what would you do? And that is the key. You see, that is the key. It's a beautiful card for finishing off what I'm talking about today when we're talking about true paths, okay? And new beginnings, true paths. Don't sit in jobs that you hate, people. Don't do that. Go for something that's truly you. And sometimes our true path unfolds as we go along. Sometimes it just doesn't pop out of nowhere. And we have to have these little experiences along the way that teaches us a certain thing about ourselves, because a lot of us seem to believe that life happens to us rather than us creating our own life. And so that's my message for you today. Create your life, look to see what you want. And if you're in a job right now that sucks big time, and you have been trying to get out of it and you haven't been successful yet, then here is one big tip to take away for today. If you imagine being super epic grateful for the job that you've got right now, that pays your wage for you to have what you have right now, even if it is a tiny little bit, showing the gratitude, feeling the gratitude for that, and focusing on what you do have versus focusing on what you don't have will bring what you want to you a lot faster. Everybody, I hope that's helped. Welcome to Monday's Tarot again, and have a really great day. And don't forget to put in the comments box your deepest desire, and my opening for some readings for you. I'll be most happy to help you. Okay, have a great day. I've said it twice already. Lots of love to you. Feel positive, get that vibe happening, and gratitude always is the key to everything in life. And bye for now.